Jodie, what's the word on the street?
Hi, Tom. I'm still actually feeling a bit shaken.
What's happened?
About 15 minutes ago, I was on the tram on Chapel Street, the 78 tram, just coming home from meeting a friend for coffee, and I witnessed two sort of groups of people that seemed very drug affected, screaming at each other to the point that one man actually spat on the other man. And this is at 3:45. The tram was full of school kids. It was really, really tense, and I'm quite heavily pregnant as well, and it was just awful. I mean, I've lived in the area for almost 12 years, and I've never, ever seen something like this so brazen in broad daylight. I thought, I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed by it all.
So not, two actual groups of people, both of them, you reckon, affected by drugs?
Yes, absolutely. There was a man on the tram who looked affected by drugs, sort of looked a bit out of it. And then a young woman and a man got on the tram and they just started speaking to each other, and it escalated really quickly, and they were yelling at each other and screaming profanities at each other. And there was still a young boy sort of sitting across from me that sort of looked at me for, I guess, guidance as to what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sort of looked at him and sort of reassured him and sort of told him it's okay, just sit where you are, be quiet, hopefully this will be over soon. The tram moved maybe 2 or 3 stops. The woman and the man got off. When they got off the tram, the man started bashing the side of the tram, like really, really violently. And then the doors closed, and finally the driver got up and kind of asked if everyone was okay. But this is 3:45 Chapel Street, daylight, kids going home from school.
Oh,
it was
terrible.
I still just feel, really shaken upside. It's just really, really awful.
Jodie, I can hear that in your voice. Now tell me, so the 78 tram, were you headed south or north when this happened?
I was heading towards Richmond.
Towards Richmond, so headed north.
So I was coming from St Kilda, heading towards Richmond. I mean, I caught that route, I can't even tell you how many times. I don't actually drive, so I tram everywhere around Melbourne. And out of all my experiences on the trams in Melbourne, this was probably one of the worst drug-affected fights I've ever seen. It was just awful.
Are you home now? You home now, Jodie?
Yeah, I've actually got off the tram just to get some fresh air and get my breath. And now I have to get back on a tram and try and get back home, and hopefully it won't happen again. But I don't know. I was in that moment, I was thinking maybe there needs to be security on a tram or something. It was so scary.
Yeah, PSOs on a tram. Look, Jodie, get yourself home, and I hope that your next tram trip is not like that one. See, this is